What's up, guys? I'm back. Money Paradise here for another video. I have been gone longer than I'm used to, and I do apologize for that. So, in this video, I will do my best to catch you up on what I've been up to in these past couple of weeks since the last time you saw me. I'm still kind of getting over this recent ailment that I've had. It's I can't even explain what it is. It's like one day I just had a sore throat, and then it kind of just got progressively worse for a couple days. Had like a fever for like maybe like a day or two, and then the fever went away, and then it was just like this congestion. And I'm still kind of getting over this congestion, but I'm on the tail end of it. It's clearing up a little bit. And what a shit show that was. And I was also like trying to, at the same time, like maintain everything, life-wise, work-wise, all that shit, So, a rough week this past week, but I got through it. I did my best, and now I'm on the other side of it. I feel better. Obviously, I feel better enough to be able to film, because before I couldn't even film. I was just in no shape at all to be in front of a camera or speak to you or anything like that. So I'm glad I'm doing better. I hope you guys are doing good. I hope you guys are doing your thing. Couple of topics I wanted to speak on in this video. Like one with my job. So the last video, I revealed that I am a government employee. Oh, watch out. And that's been going good so far. It's training. I'm just training right now. I'm not actually doing the job, but I'm learning a lot. And I've definitely confirmed a few things, just observing how things function within this organization that I work for within the United States government. So there's a lot of interesting observations that I'm not sure if I can make, but they're very general, and I don't think it's, again, I've said this before about some things. When I make an assumption on something, sometimes I don't think it's too far of a stretch. And with government, I don't think it's too far of a stretch to say that there's a lot of red tape, there's a lot of bureaucracy, there's a lot of layers that are somewhat unnecessary. A lot of processes that could be improved upon, but you could tell it's like you don't see them wanting to improve upon certain processes, mostly because, well, if you improve upon a process, I'm sorry, I just finished working on my car, so I'm a little thirsty. I gotta hydrate. But if you improve upon a process, that usually means you have to eliminate certain jobs, certain positions from the government, because now the processes are better. The old ways are redundant, and the new ways are more efficient and faster. And so government moves slow. I don't need to tell you that. That's just a simple observation that I've made, and now I'm part of it. And I'm not going into this job with any sort of illusion that I'm going to challenge the status quo or change anything, make some sort of impact within the organization. Like no, that's not me. That's not me anymore, guys. I did that in my last job. That was who I was. I was like on a crusade to change things and make things better for the people around me and for myself, you know. But in government, it is not something one who's just starting out can even attempt to do. So I'm there to work and to learn and make a paycheck. That's ultimately what I'm there for, because I have bills to pay just like everyone else, and I'd like to make some headway into those bills so that I can move on to the next stage of my financial goal, you know, my financial planning. I'm still waiting, you know, around on my investments on crypto, of course. You know, I'm kind of in the hodl stage right now. I've been in the hodl stage for some time, mostly because I've been unemployed, so I haven't had much capital to invest. But now that I have a job, now that I have a steady income stream for the family, I can start doing those things again. And right now it's still a good time to do that. I know Bitcoin is, I can't remember the last time I looked at the price. I mean, it's in the 60s. It's close to 70. It's probably going down closer to 59. I'm not predicting anything. I'm trying to remember what the price is at right now. Yeah, I don't know, but I'm sure it's in the low 60s. Anyways, if I had money to invest, I'd probably be buying some XRP. Definitely would be scooping up some HBAR. I know I got to get some of those accumulation percentages readjusted for my portfolio. If you remember seeing my portfolio video, that was one of the things I told you guys that I wanted to work on, was kind of readjusting those percentages, realigning them more in tune with what I want to do investment wise, as opposed to what I was doing back in 2021. So yeah, get some XRP, get some HBAR. Polygon is another one that is a definite buy right now. I think the last time I saw it, like, man, that price that Polygon's rolling down to, it's going, it's not really moving the way you would think it would be right now. It's actually going the opposite of that, and I think it's catching support. The last time I checked the chart, I think it's actually holding some support from a previous low. Maybe it was earlier this year. Yeah. So I'd be scooping something like that up, because that's a pretty big discount from its previous all-time high. So I'd be scooping up some of that too if I had some investing capital. But I'm waiting on my first paycheck, because I've already put in my first 2 weeks of work at my new job, and I think I get paid Monday. So yeah, once that rolls in, then I can actually start making some moves. So I'll be looking forward to that. And today, now that I finished working on my car, which, to give you a brief summary of what I did, my driver's side door window has been broken for I don't even know how many months. If it's over a year, I am going to be upset. If it's been over a year since I have been able to roll down or roll up my window, my driver window, then yeah, I'm going to be upset, because that's a long time. And not only me, my wife's been dealing with it too. So holy shit. Anyways, the clips that hold on to the window itself, one of them broke off, and the other one just dislodged from the window. So I had to get into the door panel. I had to open everything up to see what was going on in there. And sure enough, yeah, one of the clips was completely snapped off, and the other one was just separated from the glass. Which, from what I learned, the clips, you have to glue them to the glass. That's the only way they connect. You can't like bolt them in or anything, because glass, you can't do that really. So yeah, I got some parts for it. I got some epoxy to adhere the glass to the clips, and I did that. I got up my normal wake up time, because now that I'm working, I'm starting very early in the morning. So I got up normally this fine Saturday morning, and I'm finished now. So I'm just waiting for this epoxy to like cure and dry. I'll give it probably a day, maybe the whole weekend. Maybe I just won't mess with it. I mean, it wasn't working before, so I could just leave it alone now. It's just 2 more days to really set in, and then hopefully I can actually use this window again. So that would be tits, to be honest, because it's such a pain in the ass when you can't roll down your window when you're driving. Like, you can't go to the drive-thru. You got to open your door for everything. Like, yeah, it's a pain in the ass. It really is. So I'll be glad if I have actually done it, if I've actually successfully repaired the window. That would be a major victory in my life and my family's life. So we will see. Fingers crossed. Send me good vibes for that, because I need it. Let's see. Was there anything else? No, nothing really. I mean, I know I talked about like distractions and avoiding them, and just don't watch what the news is telling you and the propaganda of it all, you know. More of that for everyone, I would say, because yeah, it just keeps getting weirder and weirder. Every time I see a headline, I don't click on it. I definitely don't click on it. But when I see the headline, and in that brief moment that I read it, I'm like, God, man, holy shit. But again, I don't click on. I'm not trying to read it. I'm not trying to see the imagery or anything else. I just focus on what I'm supposed to be working on, what I'm supposed to be focused on. Yeah, I think the other thing too is like with this new job, I'm not, how do I say this? I haven't been very social during these past couple of weeks. I've been friendly, I've been polite, and, you know, professional. And this camera work is terrible, I'm sure. I don't have my tripod on me, but I felt the need to film, so I'm gonna do it now anyways. I've been not trying to be antisocial, but at the same time, you hear people talk sometimes, and it's just like, I'm not gonna be agreeable with people just so that I can have friends at work, you know, like coworker friends and all that. Like, I did all that shit at my old job, you know, and I made a couple of good friends at my old job, like genuine friends. But everyone else, it was all surface level stuff, like how's the weather, and how did the Niners play last weekend, or, you know, like who's playing the Save Mart Center this weekend, you know. Oh, that's a local music venue. It's not really a venue, but you know what I mean. It's like an arena. Yeah. You all know I live in Fresno, so it's no secret at this point. But anyways, surface level talks, I can't do it anymore. I've never been one for that kind of conversation. And I'm usually never the one to start the conversation. That's the other thing, you know, like people like, you know, like icebreakers. I don't break ice. I just stay on the ice. I stay on it. Why do I want to break it if I'm going to fall underneath? You know, that's just me. So I'm just trying to do my thing. I'm trying to learn the job. and I'm trying to be patient with myself because I know, like, knowing me, I like to dive into things when I want to learn something. And parts of this new job right now, it's more of like an introductory phase. We haven't really gotten into the meat and potatoes of the job itself. So I'm being patient with that and letting the job come to me, to where in time I will have my chance to dive in and actually get to really learn the job, you know. Right now I'm just, whatever the lesson plan is, that's what I'm gonna focus on. It feels like school. It feels like I'm going back to school, and I never liked school in the sense of being a really good student. I liked school because it was a place I could be that wasn't my home, where I could get 2 meals a day, hang out with my friends, and I don't know, occasionally get a good grade or learn something, like history. History was my favorite subject in school. And then do it all over again. That was the only thing I liked about school. It wasn't the fact that I was going to get straight A's and go to college and do more school. Like, that's never been me, never was. So being back in a classroom kind of setting, I'm feeling like you know, senior year of high school, when you kind of just slack off and you're not really paying attention because you're like, well, I already know I'm going to graduate, so no need for me to really push myself, you know what I mean? Kind of feels like that. I'm not pressuring myself to push hard into what I'm supposed to be learning right now. It's all introductory information, and it's not necessarily pertaining to my job. So I mean, it is, but I'm not the one that's going to be doing it. Like the stuff that is being shown to me, as well as the other people that were brought on board, we're just being familiarized with, you know, certain forms and acronyms and things like that, you know, how to research stuff. Like, most of my new job is researching, which is an aspect of me that I like to do. I like to research things. I mean, when I was working on this car, I was going off of all of my research that I did on how to do it properly. And so that's one of those things that I like to do. I like to research. Like, when I can dive into something and I can actually apply it from that research, that's when I feel like I've actually learned something. When I just read articles and I don't actually get to apply anything that I've learned from those things, it kind of floats off, kind of floats away. I'm hoping it sticks. Like, when I learn about crypto, it's like, I'm hoping it sticks. I'm hoping if I read enough of it and if I apply myself to those things, that I will actually learn. Like, I remember the first time I learned how to set up a hardware wallet. Like, the first time I learned how to set up my MetaMask, or the first time I learned how to bridge a crypto, like a stable coin, to another crypto, and the process that entailed for like staking and whatnot. Like, when I was able to learn those things and then apply them for myself and do them step by step, and then I see it work, then I'm like, okay, I actually learned it. I actually retained the knowledge. That's where I get the benefit from it. The research is where I really find my strength, I guess. It's one of my talents, is researching. But then, yeah, applying that research into a practical knowledge, you know, practical application, practical knowledge aspect, that's where it really comes around for me. And so I'm looking forward to more of that. And yeah, as far as today, now I get to spend time with my family. I have the weekend to do whatever the hell I want. I recently sold some eBay items, so I've got some free cash on hand. I've been following the 10% rule, and I've been paying myself first. When I get that first paycheck, I'm definitely paying myself first. But today, of all days, I'm taking my ladies out for some ice cream because it's still summertime. My little girl wanted some ice cream yesterday, and we totally blew it, guys. Like, we were supposed to go grocery shopping while the kid was with her grandma, and ice cream was on the list, and it was the one damn thing that we did not get. So it's okay, but we're gonna go to a specific ice cream parlor kind of place here locally, and that's gonna be good. I'm gonna enjoy that. It's been a good week, so I'm gonna treat myself. I'm gonna treat my family. I mean, I haven't got my paycheck yet, but it's not that much money, and it's the little things that matter the most, and I'll get to enjoy everybody watching. I'll get to enjoy watching my family enjoy their ice cream today. That'll be my treat. So I'm gonna end it here, guys, and I hope you guys are doing well. I appreciate every single one of you, all my subs, all my commenters. You guys keep me going. Like, you guys motivate me every single time, every single video. I think of you guys the most, and I appreciate you for liking, commenting, sharing, subscribing, whatever. Like, however you're participating with my channel, I appreciate you. I'm grateful for you, and I hope you enjoy your weekend, and I will see you next time. Take care.